Hey guys, Matt McQuinn here, one of the co-founders of Coldlytics. I'm excited to very quickly show you how we are going to find leads for lawyers and law firms in kind of a medium size range, but it could be any size range and it could be in any location. So this is the Coldlytics dashboard, and this is a piece of the process. This is our company here, but I'm going to quickly jump over to one of three strategies. Let's start with the most popular approach, which is Sales Navigator, product of LinkedIn, which basically, if you're not familiar, it turns LinkedIn into a database. It allows you to query all of the users within LinkedIn and all of the companies registered in LinkedIn in a way that you are able to really pull all the data that they provide in an organized manner. So what we've gone ahead and done, guys, is we went and set the company head count. This is going to be how many people are in the firm, between 11 and 50. And then the geography for this example, I'm going to use New York. We're going to jump down to the industry here. You want to make sure that's a law practice or whatever's most relevant to your search. And the seniority level. Obviously, we're looking for decision makers, so maybe you want to go a step lower to, directors, executives, but generally owner and partner are great. So when you look at this and you have it down to a very specific narrow area, you're down to 2,000 results. And this is a pretty manageable size for you to kind of do some account-based marketing to, and really kind of build out a good contact list for you to cold email, cold call, send your direct mail, and really win some big clients from. So this is a great way to identify companies, but how do you get their contact info? You may be able to see these people. Sure, you could try and message them on LinkedIn, but that is overdone, and it's less and less converting over time from what we see. So what you can do with this link is come up to the address bar from your search, copy it, jump over to Coldlytics, we'll click on new, and we're going to set our total leads for this to however many you're looking for. So let's say we're looking for 2,000. We want all of them off of this list. Maximum number of contacts per company. If there's more than one at the company, we'll take it. Countries, we don't have to play with any of this stuff really because it's already set in our search link. So we're just going to scroll down to the part that says data sources here. We'll keep scrolling to Sales Navigator LinkedIn search result. So we'll enter that there, just like that. And then what we can do is come down here and jump to the next screen to define our data points. So that's the first approach. You could use LinkedIn. And what we will do is we'll then go in and have our system pull down all the companies, all the people, and then we put our human research team on it to go and find their contact information. So you may be familiar with scrapers or databases that already have kind of a limited amount of information. LinkedIn does provide some of the emails, but the vast majority of emails are not available. Less than 20% are available on LinkedIn. And so that's why our human research team is a key part of Coldlytics' process, because they are able to go out and find more emails that otherwise you would not have access to. And same for phone numbers as well if you're doing direct dialing and cold calling. So that's the Sales Navigator strategy, number one. Number two, we're going to show you a product. This gives you a massive competitive edge, guys. This is called ppcadlab.com. We do have a link for this below. And I'll try and include my Sales Navigator link. If you guys don't have it yet, you can get 2 free months using that link, I believe. It just depends what promotion they're running at the time. We always try to pass forward any promos that we can. So inside PPC Ad Labs, I'll just start from the beginning here, guys. Your account will look different than this, but when you sign in, this will probably just be blank. So you'll have a new account. So this is from the dashboard. We're going to click on Add, and I'll show you what this does very quickly. First, we'll just call this New York City Law Firms. And then we'll set the location. This is based by airport, is the kind of the radius that they use. We'll just use the John F. Kennedy Airport for New York. If you're not sure what it is, you can just look it up. Then the keywords are going to be, and this is going to be based on a Google search. We're going to go for law firms in NYC. And so what that kind of reflects is this. Now this looks for advertisers specifically. So everybody that runs an ad here or on the main Google page, the Google search results page, will pop up and be tracked by PPC Ad Lab. And then what happens is you can come in here, you can click on advertisers, you can see who these companies are. I could open this up and we can get a little bit more insight on these guys as well. I won't go into the reporting of their platform, but it does provide everything from the ad content itself, and even contact information as well for those companies. So you can say, hey, look here, we know exactly what you're running for ads. Here's what we feel you should do based on what your competitors are also running. Here's where the low-hanging fruit is for you guys, if that's a relevant prospecting strategy. So this is really pertaining to people who are focused on PPC, on pay-per-click strategies. This is an incredible software, but I'm guessing that a lot of you guys aren't. And so if you're not, I'll keep moving to the third strategy. But I just want to quickly stop to say that if you're doing PPC or SEO services, like this is the tool to build competitor analysis, to build incredible authority, and to get insights that nobody else has. Like, you will see what the ads are. It will search Google once or twice, 3 times a day. You can set it up in the job creation screen that we looked at, and then it will take into account all the different people. So you can really dominate a market and get insights that SEMrush and Ahrefs and all these other guys just don't offer. So super cool product, very passionate about it. Let's jump over to Google Maps. This is where we get all the Google business profile listings. This is strategy number 3, last but certainly not least. This one's probably my favorite. I'd say it's my top strategy. Over 90% of our marketing agencies rely on this sole strategy to make this work. So what you guys can do, whether you're an agency or anybody else, you can go to maps.google.com. I'll just start from the beginning. Shortcut to Google Maps, right? Or you can even just go to Google and you can search for whatever the niche is, right? So we're looking at law firms, and in this case, it's going to be New York City. We'll let this do its thing. Boom. Here are our law firms, right? So we get a couple advertisers at the top, and everybody else is in here. Now, if they don't have a Google business profile and you're trying to sell into their service, they're probably so far from being tech-enabled that they're not going to take outside sales from a tech-enabled company in the first place. So this is a pretty comprehensive list, and that's why I love this. It really, everybody that matters is here. Google does an extremely good job at attracting everybody who's worth their weight to list themselves, if only for the reviews and lead generation that comes from having their links associated with it on the maps. So this is very comprehensive data. However, it does not give you who the owner is. It does not give you their personal phone numbers for work. It doesn't give you their email addresses or anything like that. So that's where Coldlytics comes into play once again. We're going to copy this URL just like we did before. Come back over to Coldlytics. We'll set the number to, maybe there's 500 that you estimate in New York City, or whatever the number may be. We'll come down here to Google Maps, and we'll paste this one in and hit enter. Now, seniority level is where we're going to have to come up here and set this to owners, founders. You can go directors, executives if you want. You can also list job titles if you're like, no, they need to be like a purchasing officer specifically for this campaign, or whatever it may be. You can enter that here. There are a couple other filters you can use to try and give us, a clear picture, like law firms. But generally speaking, that detail is already provided based on the keywords you're searching in a certain area. So jumping back into Coldlytics again, we'll just scroll down here, guys. If you need to set a head count, min and max, in this case, like you don't want any law firms with less than 10 probably. If you're going for kind of middle market, kind of small, medium, large firms, we'll go here. But again, this is your customer avatar, so you know it better than I would. We can add a few additional notes if there's anything that you need to kind of let us know about in particular when we pass this off to our research team. All that aside, we'll keep going. Define data points. We've got first name, last name, company name, job title, email, and company website by default. You can come in and also request that we find the phone number and a LinkedIn profile, an address. And then for an additional credit, you can also source their direct line. So this is either their direct desk line or their direct work cell number. These are work numbers available in the public domain that our researchers do go out and research manually, which is why it uses an additional credit. Everything else we can pull down in our research pretty quickly, but this direct dial data point requires an entirely separate research effort, so it uses a second credit. Don't worry about the credit system at this point in time. There's a free trial. You can try it out. If it works for you, that's perfect. We can help you out on the web chat as well, but all their pricing is shown very quickly here at the end. To launch this task, all you do is call it whatever is most relevant. So law firm leads, NYC, everything looks good. We'll click start task. It will confirm how many leads you're going to use. Now in this case, we don't have an account yet. So let's click on view plans and pricing. So right down here, guys, this is the way to look at it. 1 credit equals 1 contact or 1 valid email. 2 credits gets you a valid email and a direct dial. So you can pay as little as, and these prices may be updated depending on when you join in. If you are on any of these plans right now, you'll be grandfathered in on them as prices increase over time, as with most companies. But for now, you can get started for as little as $99 a month with 100 credits. And that first month, we do give you an extra 50, so it cuts this down pretty significantly. But after that, it's 99 cents per credit. On our most popular plan, it works out to 79 cents per credit. And then if you're doing volume at scale, you're paying as little as 59 cents per valid email. So that's how the process works. That's how our system works. If you guys have any questions, though, just come over here to the chat, open this up. That's me, my partner Richard. We man the chat ourselves. So just send us a message, jump in, and we are more than happy to help you guys out. Thanks for watching this video. We're happy to deliver these leads to you. We deliver up to 1,000 leads per user within 24 hours, guys. And we are super passionate about helping people grow their business in a way that's scalable, accurate, with emails that don't bounce. So if we can do anything to help you guys out, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.